program with the champion trotting mare Scotch and also Popular Alm in the free-for-all. Let's take a look at the action now, commencing with the first graduation handicap, the opening race on the card, and the favourite Star of Broadway at 6-4.
Cuba King still about 2.5 metres in front of Star of Broadway. Over on the fences, Time Warp under some pressure from Chapel James, and then a gap in the field, Riseable around Majestic Twinkle. They're about to turn, and Cuba King straightened about a metre in front. Star of Broadway sticking with it, then Time Warp trying to get out from Chapel James. They look the chances. Cuba King in the straight, still in front. Now Star of Broadway went to it quickly, pushing out late as Time Warp. Star of Broadway's put its head in front. This has been a big runner, takes the lead, and Star of Broadway first up is going to come on and win by 4 or 5 metres. Second home in the race is Cuba King. Third possibly Time Warp, just ahead of Brigadier General. Then Unwanted Annie from Chapel James, Baruna Bay. Further back, Riseable from Green Gyro, and last of all, Majestic Twinkle.
Brian Martin, your commentator. Star of Broadway, the 6-4 favourite. Time Warp at 6s and Cuba King at 8-1. In the second event, the favourite Smart Style at 7-4.
Seeing Daylight, but Vanderpoort went around the outside of it, and then Oklahoma, Brett and Count Ari. Smart Style, you wouldn't say he could win on the bend. There where it's Noble Minbar joining Lots of Kings. They're having a great battle, about a length and a half, Kenton Bird. Then Lucidity and gap to Vanderpoort, but in the straight, Noble Minbar on the outside had its head in front of Lots of Kings and Kenton Bird. Noble Minbar in front, Lots of Kings fights on though. They go stride for stride, Noble Minbar, Lots of Kings. Lots of Kings kicks again, puts its head in front of Noble Minbar and Lucidity, and Lots of Kings comes again to win. Wins at 1.5 metres on the line to Noble Minbar. 1 metre away, third running on was Lucidity, and then for the back, Kenton Bird. A gap to Vanderpoort. Smart Style gave it right away on the top turn. Then Oklahoma Brett, a good gap to Count Ari, and last of all, Casey Macquarie.
6-1 Lots of Kings, 6-1 Noble Minbar, 8-1 Lucidity, and Smart Style, the unplaced favourite at 7-4. In the Trotters Flying Mile, race 3, Scotch the favourite at 5-2 on.
Scotch led off the back, 3:50 to go. In second place, Down South Clare, Bravado Vale is gone. Big Jake running on, Amazon not making the home turn well from another touch, and Scotch raced away. The mare turned for home 8 metres in front of Down South Clare, Bravado Vale, Big Jake and Amazon, and Scotch has got it all parcelled up. The only interest is going to be the time. Scotch is home, about 12 metres in front of Down South Clare, and Scotch wins by about 12 metres. Down South Clare second, then came on the outside of them Amazon and Big Jake, and they were followed then behind them again by another touch.
Scotch breaking the mile record, running 1:59 for the Trotters. 5-2 on, Down South Clare 12s and Amazon at 4-1. So we came to the fourth, Rio Dollar the favourite at 7-4.
Racing away quickly is Bon Wiley off the front line. Bon Wiley jumped to the lead, although Espionage going quickly up on the inside. Bon Wiley started to gallop, and Espionage got the lead, settling down from Michael's Luck. Bon Wiley galloping back through them. Around the outside, Bindaloo Marcus, Billy Brave on the fence from Rio Dollar. Caramia Hideaway was back wide, about third last when they settled. Ahead of it, What a Prospect, followed by Mode Olivia. And then came Surprise Game. Caramia Hideaway out 3 deep and 4 lengths last of all, Bon Wiley. They're spread out as they come around the top turn. Espionage in front. Led about 2 metres now to, on the outside, Bindaloo Marcus racing wide, but goes up towards the lead second. They're followed by Billy Brave on the inside of Michael's Luck, 1.5 lengths, Rio Dollar, 1.5 further back, What a Prospect. Here's Caramia Hideaway putting in a long run around the outside, 3 deep. Surprise Game was making ground up on the fence. Mode Olivia back second, last one off the rail, and 2 last of all, Bon Wiley. By the judge they go, 2 laps out. The leader Espionage, up to its wheel goes Bindaloo Marcus. Billy Brave third on the inside of Michael's Luck, who's 1-1. Caramia Hideaway having no luck, going around them 3 deep from Surprise Game on the inside of Rio Dollar, 1.25 lengths further back, What a Prospect, 1.5 lengths then to Mode Olivia, 2 to Bon Wiley last of all. They've gone a circuit, over 1.5 laps to go, heading down the back, and the leader still on the inside, Espionage. Caramia Hideaway still working out 3 deep but heading up towards the lead. He's still working up towards the front now, and they come off the back with about 14-15 metres to go. Espionage 2 metres now. Caramia Hideaway finally got into the death second. Billy Brave on the fence third, and now Bindaloo Marcus gets onto the back of Caramia Hideaway. Michael's Luck is 1 wide and 3 back on the outside now of On the Fence Surprise Game. 1.25 lengths further back, Rio Dollar. Pulling out as What a Prospect, 1 length, then Mode Olivia following it. And last of all, Bon Wiley. Around the top turn, 9.50 out, coming for the bell. Espionage led about 5 metres, Caramia Hideaway, which has done it hard. Out 3 deep, What a Prospect, sprinting up to them pretty quickly. Over on the inside, Billy Brave, and further back, Surprise Game on the inside of Bindaloo Marcus. Out 3 deep, Mode Olivia as they pack up now. Rio Dollar following Mode Olivia, back one off the fence, Michael's Luck, and last of all, Bon Wiley. They've got 850 metres to go. They're in the final circuit. The leader Espionage 2 metres in front. What a Prospect second. Billy Brave third on the inside. Caramia Hideaway was under a lot of pressure there, 1-1, out 3 deep around at Mode Olivia. Surprise Game on the fence, and further back Rio Dollar pulled around Bindaloo Marcus and 2 to Michael's Luck and Bon Wiley. Heading down the back, Espionage got away. What a Prospect's gone. Billy Brave went to second, out after the leader. Then Mode Olivia and pulled off the track. Rio Dollar putting in a long run and right out under the bleachers at the moment. Michael's Luck running on from Surprise Game. On the circle, 400 to go. Espionage 3 metres in front. Rio Dollar went up second, out 4 wide from Mode Olivia. Michael's Luck pulls 5 wide, then Billy Brave in a gap. Surprise Game. They're the only chances. Espionage grabbed by Rio Dollar. Rio Dollar right off the track now, put its head in front of Espionage. Michael's Luck heading right out wide, battling on Mode Olivia. Rio Dollar in front of Mode Olivia, and down the outside Michael's Luck and Surprise Game running into the back of them. It's Rio Dollar in front with 100 metres to go. Surprise Game can't get out, and Rio Dollar kicked clear of Surprise Game and Michael's Luck, and Rio Dollar gets the money. Rio Dollar 3 metres to Michael's Luck, ahead away third. Surprise Game had nowhere to go up the straight third. Then Mode Olivia a gap to Espionage. Then Caramia Hideaway, Billy Brave from Bindaloo Marcus, and well back was Bon Wiley, and last of all, What a Prospect.
Good drive by Tony Mellier on the 7-4 favourite Rio Dollar. Michael's Luck 7-2 and Surprise Game 25-1. We'll take a break and be back with the second half of the Valley card in just a moment.
This Tuesday, the race that stops a nation, the Melbourne Cup, the carnival, the colour, the contest. It's the big one, the Melbourne Cup. Be there as the champagne season of racing continues. The Melbourne Cup. Don't miss it.
I used to be so bold I was embarrassed, and I used to wear a hairpin.
And here the popular pick was Pebble Hanover at 4-1 on.
Line's pretty good, and away they go. Will Scarlett has paced out from barrier 1. It'll probably lose the lead, though. At Your Service going quickly with the single file. Pebble Hanover began brilliantly and quickly gets right up into the field. It's back about 5th when they settle and run to the first turn. The single file led. At Your Service now from Gillian Frost, out 3 deep and out 4 wide. I'm a Crafty from further back Will Scarlett. Pebble Hanover has raced straight into the bit on the outside. They're followed a length off by Lavinia Bell. Over on the inside, Rocky Apollo, and well back in the field. Then over on the inside, Repario, and out 3 deep off the back, Ambrose Gold. As they sweep into the straight the first time, I'm a Crafty went around the outside, but the single file is led now. Led 4 metres, I'm a Crafty second on the outside from At Your Service. Now here's Repario coming, but the favourite pulled out in front of it, Pebble Hanover. Repario got pushed off the track, and Pebble Hanover starting to sweep up towards the lead. At the judge, 2 laps to go. The single file led 2 metres, but Pebble Hanover strode up on the outside second. At Your Service back on the inside of I'm a Crafty, and Repario out 3 wide. A length further back, Gillian Frost over on the inside, then further back, Will Scarlett. Lavinia Bell covering up Rocky Apollo, and last of all is Ambrose Gold. They turn to the back now, and the leader is a single file, 3 metres in front of Pebble Hanover, now pulling on the outside second. Repario still 3 deep, and Lang sends it up to the lead. And the single file led down the back, now joined by Repario, and Pebble Hanover eased back and got that beautiful 1-1 over on the inside. At Your Service, a length and a half, I'm a Crafty. A length into Will Scarlett. On the outside of it came Gillian Frost, and a length and a quarter then to Lavinia Bell. Over on the outside of Rocky Apollo, and 1 1/4 Ambrose Gold last of all. They come to the top circle now. They reach the 1,000-metre peg, and the leader still is a single file. A metre in front of Repario. Over on the inside, At Your Service third. Outside it came Pebble Hanover. They're followed by I'm a Crafty, 3 back on the outside of Will Scarlett, 4 back along the inside. Down the straight, Rocky Apollo. Gillian Frost outside it. Lavinia Bell easing to the outside, and last of all, here's Ambrose Gold as they go to the judge with a circuit to go. And the leader still is over on the inside, the single file. Led a metre. Repario second on the outside. Pebble Hanover doing it well, 1-1. At Your Service on the fence. I'm a Crafty, 3 back and 1 deep. Around it goes Lavinia Bell. Will Scarlett 3 back along the fence, being tailed by Rocky Apollo, and then further back Gillian Frost, and Ambrose Gold is out 3 deep and starting to make a little ground. Heading to the back now. They run with 650 metres to go, and Pebble Hanover pulls to the outside, races quickly to the single file, heading down the back. Knight looking over his shoulder, looking confident on the favourite, Pebble Hanover. It's on terms with the single file. They clap on the speed by a length and a half. At Your Service. Then Lavinia Bell. Repario going backwards from I'm a Crafty, and further back on the fence then Will Scarlett. Then Rocky Apollo, Gillian Frost and Ambrose Gold. He asked Pebble Hanover to go at the 350. It put its head in front now, the single file. They're 2 lengths At Your Service, 3 to I'm a Crafty and Gillian Frost. Pebble Hanover straightens out 2 metres in front. He hasn't let it go now. It beat off the single file from At Your Service. Now he asked the favourite to run, and Pebble Hanover put 8 to 10 metres on the At Your Service, getting to second, then the single file and Julian Frost. But Pebble Hanover's doing sufficiently, and he keeps on his winning way. Pebble Hanover to win at about 8 to 10 metres. At Your Service second, 3 metres third. Julian Frost followed over on the inside by the single file. Then Ambrose Gold, further back I'm a Crafty, Lavinia Bell, Rocky Apollo, and further back in the field Will Scarlett, and tailed off is Repario.
Yet another win to the night combination. Pebble Hanover 4's on. At Your Service 100 to 1. Gillian Frost at 50 to 1. And so we came to the free-for-all over 2,400 metres. And the mighty Popular Alm, going for his 21st win at Moonee Valley, was sent out the 8 to 1 on favourite.
Back and they're racing this time. And away well is Haven Hero from Thor Skipper. Gallant Thor went for a gallop, and Popular Alm is under the bridle, going through the field, settling down from Crystal Glenmar. Black Ambrose over on the fence, and further back was Louisville Lip. Gallant Thor is back second last. Capella Court last of all as they pace off the back the first time. And the leader is Haven Hero, a length in front. Black Ambrose came off the fence to go up second when they shuffle for positions. Louisville Lip got up on the inside. Popular Alm is restrained. In fact, at the moment, he's 1 out, 1 back. Popular Alm. Around them goes Thor Skipper out 3 deep as they sweep into the straight. Over on the inside, Gallant Thor from Crystal Glenmar, and last of all inside it is Capella Court. They're under the judge now, and Thor Skipper went around them to go to the front. A length and a half Haven Hero, a length into Louisville Lip over on the inside of Black Ambrose. Popular Alm's on its back. Over on the inside, further back was Gallant Thor. They're followed by Capella Court and Crystal Glenmar back on the fence. They take formation, go out of the straight, short of 2 laps to go. And the leader, Thor Skipper, a length in front. Second placing, Haven Hero, a length further back, Black Ambrose. Popular Alm nearly into the cart of Black Ambrose at the moment. He eases back a little bit now. Louisville Lip over on the fence from Gallant Thor, and the last two are Crystal Glenmar and Capella Court on the outside. They pace down the back, and with a lap and a half to go, and they're stringing right out, and Night Content to sit back on Popular Alm at the moment. And the leader on the inside, Thor Skipper, a length in front. In second placing, Haven Hero, a length into Louisville Lip. On the outside is Black Ambrose. Popular Alm still parked back on the outside of Gallant Thor, and a length further back, Capella Court and Crystal Glenmar back on the rail. 12.50 metres to go. Still no move from Poppy at the moment. The leader on the inside is Thor Skipper, a length in front. Haven Hero second, a length for the back, Black Ambrose. Then Louisville Lip further back in the field. Then Gallant Thor over on the inside. Night at the moment sitting on the kick of Dynamite at the moment. Popular Army's on the back of Black Ambrose. Then Crystal Glenmar and Capella Court on the outside of it. They race down towards the judge, and they'll come for the bell. And the leader, Thor Skipper, a length in front. Over on the inside, Haven Hero second, Black Ambrose on the outside. Breathing down the neck is Poppy, he's 1-1. On the fence, Louisville Lip, and they're followed by Capella Court. Further back over on the inside, then Gallant Thor, and last of all, Crystal Glenmar about to pull to the outside. The back straight now, 7.50 metres to go. Thor Skipper in front, but he's out now. Here he comes. Poppy's out, he's out 3 deep and starting to sweep to them. 6.50 metres to go. Thor Skipper led 2 metres, but look at Poppy go. Winds up on the outside, Popular Alm, and races quickly now to the leader, Thor Skipper. A length and a half, Black Ambrose. Then Haven Hero, and further back in the field, Louisville Lip. Then a gap to Gallant Thor from Crystal Glenmar, and last of all off the back, Capella Court, but at the 400 metre mark, and Popular Alm's got 2 metres in front. Thor Skipper's battling on well. They're followed further back by Haven Hero and Black Ambrose to the outside. On the turn, Popular Alm only about a head in front. Thor Skipper battling on. They're clear now of Black Ambrose, but it's Popular Alm straightening up a metre in front. He has to pull the whip. Thor Skipper fights on, but Popular Alm takes the lead. Haven Hero getting out late, but Popular Alm's 3 metres in front. He pulls the whip on him. He's 3-4 metres in front. He'll get there, and Poppy's back again. He's 1 at 2 metres. Haven Hero second. 8 metres away, third in the race, Thor Skipper. Then on the outside of it came Gallant Thor and a gap to Black Ambrose. Well back was Capella Court, Crystal Glenmar, and Louisville Lip last of all.
Well, it didn't look the brilliant Poppy, but when you consider he ran his last half in 56.5, it wasn't a bad effort, was it? Popular Alm 8 to 1 on, Haven Hero 100 to 1, and Thor Skipper at 12 to 1. In the Ambrose Stakes, race 7, second leg of the double, last leg of the quaddie, the favourite Kentuckian at 3 to 1.
And the green light up, and they're off and running now. Away pretty well is Bonnie Black out at the centre of the front pack, and away fast Aim for Glory up on the outside of it. Aim for Glory, Bonnie Black on terms of the winning post. They try and head, and they cross over Wongate, settling down further back, then out wide at Trina's Girl. In Raleigh back on the fence. Magic Madge's back, 1 off the row when they settle down. Now it's out 3 deep at the moment around the outside of Kentuckian. Over on the inside then Just Rabeau, followed out 1 wide by Richmond Adina, 2 lengths to Royce, and last of all Demon Hero. Down the back the first time. And they take positions now with the leader Bonnie Black led 3 metres on the outside, Aim for Glory. Now Magic Madge's caught out 3 deep, has to go around Trina's Girl and Wongate on the fence. Kentuckian back on the outside of Inralo, a length further back in the field, then Richmond Adina. Over on the rail, Just Rabot, 2 further back to Royce and 1.5 Demon Hero. Well, he couldn't get in on Magic Madge, and he has to grab it and go straight out the back. Out it goes to second last now, Magic Madge. Now it's last. And on the top circle, the leader, Bonnie Black. Led about a metre to on the outside second, Aim for Glory. Then Trina's Girl, Wongate the fence, a length Kentuckian. Inralo back on the rail, a length further back in the field, then came Richmond Adina. Over on the inside, Just Rabot, a length further back, then Royce. Now Magic Madge, after being caught wide, went back to the tail of the field and back to the rail. Over on the inside, and last of all is Demon Hero. They come to the judge, a lap to go, and the leader, Bonnie Black, 2 metres, Aim for Glory. In on the fence, Wongate, followed on the outside by Trina's Girl, and Raleigh 3 back inside, Kentuckian. 4 back along the fence is Just Rabot. Outside it came Richmond Adina. 5 back along the rail now, Magic Madge. On the outside of it, Royce. And Demon Hero pulled to the outside 3 deep. Into the back now, 7.50 out. The leader on the fence still, Bonnie Black, a metre, Aim for Glory. Wongate third on the inside of Trina's Girl, and Raleigh back inside, Kentuckian. Kentuckian pulls out 3 deep, being tailed home by Richmond Adina. A length, Just Rabot, and there followed by Royce, and out 3 deep is Demon Hero, and he's had no luck at all on Magic Madge. It's last of all, but Kentuckian races to them quickly. At the 400, Bonnie Black about a long head in front. Kentuckian went up second, weakening there in the centre and starting to drop out, Aim for Glory. Further back then Trina's Girl, and right off the track then Richmond Adina and Wongate trying to get out, and Magic Madge is last, swinging for home. Bonnie Black and Kentuckian straighten from Wongate. Down the outside in Raleigh, followed by Richmond Adina. Magic Madge running into the back of them, but Kentuckian took the lead with 100 to go now, got to the front. Here's Wongate getting out on the inside. Further out in Raleigh, Kentuckian just in front. Kentuckian hangs on, and Kentuckian's won it from in Raleigh. Third Wongate, further back Richmond Adina. Wider out Demon Hero, followed by Royce, Just Rabot, then Magic Madge. Bonnie Black, followed by Trina's Girl, and Aim for Glory.
Well, he tried to turn it up in the last bit, Kentuckian, but he got there at 3-1 favourite. In Raleigh, 6-1, Wongate 7-1, and I would forget that Magic Madge even started in that race. In the last event, the qualifying stakes, and here the popular pick, Scott Baker at 6-4.
Scott Baker comes at them in a couple of bounds, though, at the 400-metre mark, and Scott Baker raced up and took the lead from James Tyros. Wonderland gone. Then further back in the field, running on pretty well, as Black Arian. From a long way back right off the track then is Garnet Bay. Scott Baker swept to the front though, turning 250 out, crossed over and bounded away. 8 metres in front now to second placing Black Arian. Down the outside then Garnet Bay, but Scott Baker with a good lead at the 100-metre mark. He's got the last one. He's out about 8 metres in front. Black Arian trying hard. Scott Baker getting tired, but he gets there. Scott Baker 1.5 metres. Black Arian ahead away third, Garnet Bay.
And the punters finishing on a winning note. Scott Baker, the 6-4 favourite, Black Arian 7-2, and Garnet Bay at 10-1 in the lucky last. The doubles from the Valley last night, a pair of 8s in the daily double paid $2.20. The extra double 5 and 7 returned $23 even, and the quadrilla at the Valley on 7 888 returned the princely sum of $7. So you won't get rich on that, but plenty of winners. World of Sport coming up very shortly, and of course keep in mind that tomorrow night at 9:30, Channel 7 has the exclusive coverage of the deciding test, the third test between Ireland and Australia in the Gaelic football. So keep that in mind, and it should make for some great action with the score 1 test apiece. And of course, all the news coming up in World of Sport, we'll be looking at the Melbourne Cup in detail and hopefully helping you to find the winner. So we look forward to your company throughout the week, and of course all the sporting news in 7 National News right throughout the week at 6:30. All my gear from Opal Southland. Thanks for joining us this morning on World of Sport Replay. Stand by now for World of Sport and Sandy Roberts.
World of Sport Replay was another 7 Sport presentation.